Hey everybody, this is me, Sam. I haven't done a vlog in quite a while because summer has been pretty crazy. And I'm sorry about the lighting in here. It's making the video a little fuzzy, but what can you do? Cheap webcam attached to my laptop. It's built in. It's normal. Just deal with it. Bad quality. Okay. I'm probably going to be lagging and then dropping and then all that stuff with the audio too, like usual. But anyways, summer has been interesting. Today's the 1st of July. Um, the first week of June, I was evacuated due to the flood scare. And then I threw all my stuff back in my apartment. And then I went on vacation for 2 weeks. And then the day I got back from vacation, my plane landed, and I went and grabbed something to eat, and then immediately we started evacuating my apartment again because the flood actually came. Um, yeah, I had wanted to vlog a long time ago. I wanted to vlog while I was on vacation, but I didn't really have time because my grandparents were cool. Like, they drove me crazy in some ways, but it was nice to see my grandparents in Virginia. I didn't have a single day to myself. Every single day, my grandfather had planned something for me to do, and it was insane. Like, I saw more stuff than I thought I was going to see, and there was one thing that I wanted to see that I didn't have an opportunity to go see because it was apparently in a dangerous part of town, and my grandparents don't want me going there. But anyways, besides that, I saw way more than I thought I would see. I saw like the nation's capital, and I saw battlefields. I went to Arlington Cemetery, and oh yeah, I met another CGR member finally. The wire rat Andrew. I totally hung out with him for a couple days. We rode the metro. That was awesome, and we discovered that every time you have a question that requires an excuse, the answer is zombies. So remember that. Anytime someone asks you something and you need an excuse, just say zombies. Uh, don't even ask about it. Just the answer zombies. What is the answer? Zombies. Zombies. So just remember that. And we went to the zoo, and the zoo was cool. Um, yeah, what else did I do while I was on vacation? I had wanted to like just sit back and relax somewhere and read books. That didn't happen. Like even the day at the beach where my grandfather took me up to Ocean City, Maryland, and I got to hang out on the beach for a few hours, and I didn't even get to read then because it was windy, and he was annoying me, like talking to me all the time, and I'm like, what girl wants to like hang out on the beach in her bikini with her grandfather? That was weird. It was really weird. I'm never doing that again. And I got a total sunburn, which turned into a tan, which isn't as dark as I had hoped it would be, but at least I have a little bit of color on my very pale white skin. Yeah, and we went to Tangier. I don't remember how to say it, but a little island, and the island was 4 feet above sea level, and I'm like, why do people live here? Like, the only way you can get to the island is by the ferry boat. Like, really. There's only one way to the island. There's only one way off, and that's by boat. And it's like, if there's like a hurricane, you guys are dead. Because, like, the little island is 4 feet above sea level. There's like 500 people that live on the island. And I'm like, you guys are weird. But they had really good ice cream. So, I give them that. Good ice cream. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I might talk more about my vacation a different day. But back to the pressing matter. The plane. I got to the airport. Oh, oh yeah. I had airport issues on the way there and on the way home. Yeah, it wasn't pleasant. But anyways, I finally got there and I finally got back home. And my plane on the way home, the plane from Minneapolis to Minot was everyone on the plane except for two businessmen. Everyone was either coming home to evacuate their home, or they were going to Minot to help friends or family evacuate. So basically, the entire plane was crying the whole way home. And when we flew over the city to land, we were all like looking out the window, tears running down our faces. I wasn't crying. I was upset, but I wasn't crying. And there was water everywhere. And I was like, and I said to the lady next to me, but looking out there, it looks like we're already too late. And I thought we were too late. But but the water hadn't reached the valley yet. It was just the outskirts and stuff. So I had time. So landed, grabbed food, and then my dad, one of my best friends, and I and my brother, we evacuated my apartment completely. All the furniture, everything gone. It took 6 hours, and then after that, I cleaned a little bit. I didn't know I was cleaning, but I was trying to clean, and the water was turned off, and the gas was turned off. I had light, and that was all I had. And it was like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning or something, and I had light, but I didn't have any water, so I couldn't mop or scrub anything down. And then my vacuum broke, and I had already like threw the carpet powder stuff on the carpet, and then my vacuum broke, so I did half of my living room, and then so I had half of my living room vacuumed, and then my bedroom and my music room had the carpet powder all over the place, and it didn't get vacuumed up because my vacuum broke. I'm like, well, this sucks. This is probably a sign for me to go home and go to bed, or well, rather go to my friend Lisa's house and go to bed. So I did, and I was evacuated, and considering that plus all the other insane things that have been going on in my life lately, I was a complete total wreck. Like a complete and total wreck. Like people are like, you're okay, you're fine, you have a roof over your head, this and that, and I'm like, that doesn't mean I'm not an emotional wreck. I mean, things are going on in my life that were tearing me down before the flood hit, and then during this whole flood thing, I started my second job, working nights, full time, plus my day job, plus my church responsibilities, and plus this and plus that, and it was too much. It's still too much. Like, I have the nights off for the next couple, for the past couple days and for the next couple days because we're setting up the hotel right now. We're putting the beds in, putting the bedding on, the toilets, carpet, etc. This and that, this and that. We're getting the hotel actually ready to open. So I'm working days doing manual labor and stuff like that. But once the hotel opens, I'll be working 5 nights a week from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. plus my day job at Hot Topic, getting 20, 30 hours a week there during the middle of the day, and having maybe 4 hours of sleep every day if I can fall asleep during the daylight, which is hard for me to do. So I'm physically getting drained from work, but I keep telling myself, as much as it sucks, I have to do it because financially I have to do it. So I'm surviving as much as I can. And the flood it tears me up. Like, I have such a big sense of guilt because I was evacuated, but my apartment's still dry. Like, I literally live 30 feet from the river. Literally, my front door is 30 feet from the river. But they built these big, huge secondary dikes to protect the main road in town. And I live a block off that road. So that big secondary dike is protecting my home. So I'm evacuated and I have no idea when I'm allowed back home, but I have a home to go to when this is over. While my worship pastor, his house, he's never seeing it again. Like, they might as well demolish it before he has a chance to go and look, because I don't even know if part of their roof is above water right now. Like, it's that bad where I don't think any part of his house at all is above water. I think it's completely submerged. And that makes me mad. It's upsetting seeing that family of 4 good, godly people have lost their home, while here I am, a single girl with nothing to lose, and I still have my home to go back to when this is done. So I have a lot of guilt, and I don't know why, that I'm okay and other people aren't, and it should be the other way around. And my thing's gonna time out on me at 10 minutes like it always does, so it means I need to wrap up. But I'm here, I'm safe, I'm alive, I'm not doing great, but I'm okay. So that's that, and I shall try to vlog again soon. I'm at my friend Haley's house from here on out until ever I go back home. So, alright,